Hello, my name is Teresa Rich from teresarich.com. Now this video is to do with, it's just a sample of the mentoring that we actually offer at teresarich.com. So it's specifically for people that want to attract paying clients into their business. So the practitioner needs to be a level 3 qualified practitioner, and these are some of the tips to help you attract paying clients. Sit back, relax and watch. The first thing we need to get our head around before we do anything is we need to remember we are doing this primarily to give value and serve other people in the most beautifulest way we possibly can and to the highest ethical way that we can. That's the most important thing, I believe. Before we do anything and we learn anything, we're doing things ethically. And by doing that, we give pure value, extra stuff for our clients so they go away feeling loved, nurtured and cared for. And that then leads to them coming back and being repeat customers. So you have to have a real core inner belief in yourself that you have what it takes to attract clients. And you have to believe that within each of your clients that they are going to buy from you. Because if you have that belief before you're even on the call to them or before you're speaking to them, then like attracts like, and they're likely to want to book in with you, or they're likely to tell many other people about how amazing you truly are. So really believe in your capabilities. We've gone through those on prior videos. If you feel that you're not in that state at the moment, then you can always go back to the videos. You have access to them. So do that and get into that state of mind where you're flowing freely and you have that inner core of belief. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the different types of categories of clients that we're likely to have. And in order to do that we call the different categories of people, the different personality traits or qualities, we've given them colours. Sometimes people use this as they'll put diamond, gold, they'll give them those categories. But we've got colours. So the first colour we've got is green, blue, red and yellow. And that's not to say that within each of these colours people are not, can't have a bit of both. Okay, so they don't have to just be, I'm just a green colour and I don't have blue, red or yellow in it. Sometimes people can have different bits of other colours and they can evolve as their practice evolves. So the first one we're going to look at is green. And even though I've got different shades of green here, I wanted to talk to you about a really strict green person. Now, a green person, when they phone you, when they're in front of you, might be, depends what type of colour characteristic you are, but these type of people are normally people that are in these sort of jobs. They're either computer geeks, accountants, engineers. Do you get where I'm going with this? Okay, there could be a scientist. They love data. And because they love data, they like evidence, they love stats and all those things, and they want all the factual information in front of them. So when they phone you, these type of people are looking for factual information. They want evidence, they want proof that what you're going to do for them is really going to help them. So it can be quite exhausting, to be honest, when you get a green person on the phone, because whatever you say it's going to be, you're going to be retrieving this information to give to them so they can go off and read about it. And they will, believe me, they will read every little detail possible that there is to find out about the subject that you offer them. and how much evidence is proven that it's likely to help them. And then when they come off the phone from you, this is the type of green person you get, they will then search the internet, they will go on, well, they won't speak, they'll go and look for more books, more analysis of the factual information of how you can help them. Wow, are you exhausted already? I would be. I've come across many green people, and that's what they're like. So if you've got the patience for them, then fantastic, go for it. And be patient with these people, because these people very rarely will buy from you straight away. They very rarely book the appointment straight away. What they'll do is they'll go off, retrieve all the information, and when they're ready, they will come back to you, they will book in with you, and you've got them. They are the most loyal clients I've ever met. And these green people that are very factual will stay with you for life. Their loyalty is like 1,000%. So after all the nurturing you've done with these people, all the factual information you've given them, even though it can be tiring in the very beginning, they will stay with you. And that's the gold that you've got for all the hard work that you have done with giving them all the relevant information. So when they phone you, the type of wording they will use are stats, statistical information, research, evidence, okay? So it's all of this, analysis, experimental, dates, facts, figures, all of those sort of things. And it might be quite the opposite to the kind of person you are. So that's what they build their understanding on. And if they're coming at you with those sort of words, all right, then you need to answer them with that sort of information and those sort of words as well. Because then both of you are communicating from the same language and you'll both understand each other. And that's how you deal with a green person. It's quite amazing. In the very early days of my relationship with my husband, he's a very green person. And I'm sure you can think of someone very green that you know about. They're not the easiest person to have to deal with other humans. They would prefer to retreat from humans and deal with, you know, something behind the computer or look in a book and so on. So greens, like I said, they're not the easiest person to have to speak to. But like I said, it was absolutely funny in the very early days before I'd studied all these sort of things. And my husband would be coming at me with words of evidence, factual information. He would think about things forever, and I was coming from a yellow perspective and using words of nurture, embrace, feelings. And once I clicked that he was speaking from a green perspective, I could then alternate the language I used to match his, and it then helped. It transported us and our relationship to another level. And that's what I'm saying to you. You can also do that if you truly want to get clients. You can educate yourself and use the same language as your clients are, so you can be transported to the level that they're coming in from and the level that they truly understand. So always follow up with more information for greens, even if they make one contact with you. Follow up with them by email, giving them more information, more statistical information about how your therapy as a practice is, you know, how it's helped loads of different people. And do the research yourself so you have all these links for them. And just keep giving them information. And the language you use in your emails, remember, it needs to be security, research, stats, evidence. Yeah? dates, figures, all of that sort of language that greens use. I hope that has really helped you. They're the most loyal people when they do book in, and they will be with you most probably the whole time of your lifespan that you're in your therapy for. So that's your greens. We move on now to the blues. Oh my, the blues are such fun people. They are great to be around. They love having fun, fun, fun. They love meeting new people. They love going out and talking to everyone. Not good listeners. And I always think blue people, these kind of characters are a bit like Snoopy, yeah? Bugs Bunny, Goofy, all the fun characters from Walt Disney that just loved approaching everything with such fun and humour, and they love meeting you. They will be so in awe of you the first time they phone you, okay, and it'll be fun for them to come and have reflexology or massage. They want it to be a really good experience for them. They want to meet you. They'll think you're the best thing for the experience, the new experience that they're likely to have. And they'll say to you things like, can't wait to meet you. I'm so looking forward to trying out this therapy. Okay, so that is what a blue person is. The type of language a blue person uses is, that would be awesome, and I'm so excited. They flitter from person to person. They move on very, very quickly. They love travel, they love new excitement. They get bored easily sometimes, and they want to have so much fun, and they just think it's so awesome to try such a new therapy. But beware, different than the green, these guys, if they're solely blue and want to have fun, will most probably be talking all the way through the treatment and want to know what you're doing. They'll be wanting to laugh all the way through the treatment. You'll find it quite hard work to relax them, and they may only be there for the one-off experience within that process, and then they may be gone and wanting to try other therapies. Okay, but don't take it personally. That's your blue person. That's the way they interact. That's what gets them excited. That's what gets their adrenaline buzzing, and they just love meeting people. But very rarely will they just lie back and listen to you. So that's your blue. The next person I would like you to be aware of is a red. Wow, reds, Margaret Thatcher, Donald Trump, these people are your reds. So maybe try and think about someone that's red, that you sort of know, that's in leadership, who's you may consider just a little bit bossy, likes to be in control, is brilliant at what they do, loves organising people, telling others what to do. Can you think of someone now? Yeah? So those red sort of people will be normally in charge of others. Sometimes they can be leaders. They hate people that make excuses. They hate whiners. When these guys phone you up, they'll be in charge of the conversation with you, believe it or not. Normally you'd think that you were in conversation, but these guys, they'll be leading your conversation on the phone, and they want to be in charge. So whenever you do a treatment on these guys, they will be the ones sat up with their eyes alert, watching you, wanting to know everything that is going on. Okay, and very rarely will they relax and fall asleep. Or it may take a while to get them into that very relaxed state. But the good thing is they will tell others about you, they'll tell everyone they know, and they will say, you've got to go and see her. And they will make it happen. If they've got a partner or friends, they'll most probably be the ones booking the other clients in on behalf of their friends. So just be aware of these reds. They can come across quite overpowering when you're with them and you think, whoosh, where's that come from? But they're all about making things happen. They come from a power, not, I don't always say a negative power, but they come from a level of standing, and they like to see results. They want to see results, and they love to see the images of results. And they'll ask you blatantly, how much do you charge? Okay, so depends where they're coming from, if they're financially okay or not, but they will want to know whether you're absolutely competent at doing what you do and whether the money that they're paying is going to get results. So be aware of the straightforward conversation that a red person will give you. So now we go on to the final one, is a yellow. And France, can you picture fields and fields of yellow sunflowers? Absolutely loved it when I cycled through France and saw fields of these sunflowers everywhere. One of my favourite soft and gentle flowers that give sunshine pictures out, and that says everything about yellow. I can talk about yellows until I'm blue in the face, as they say, because I am a yellow person. I love nurturing, I love making people feel comfortable, feeling loved, and that's what a yellow person is. When a yellow person phones you or speaks to you in person, they want connectedness, they want to feel nurtured, they want to feel loved, they want the whole experience to just be absolutely beautiful. So they will most probably contribute to you making the whole scenario amazing. And within that, the words they will use when they're on a phone or in front of you is they're more likely to be complimenting you and saying wonderful things to you and building you up rather than you sorting them out. They're most probably bizarre like that because they're in it for serving other people and can forget about themselves in the whole process. So yellow people are the most loveliest, kindest people, and most people feel really wonderful around yellow people. So the words they most probably will use are nurturing, comfortable, loving, contribution, service to others, sharing, kindness, all of these sort of things. And if you wanted to think of a character that presents this, who's been in history, then that would be people like Mother Teresa, yeah, Mahatma Gandhi from India. These people weren't really, the way they led was by example. They didn't lead by telling. So that just gives you an idea how a yellow person operates. When they lie on your couch, they could be trying to sort you out, fix you, rather than you trying to help them recover from an illness and so on. So that, my friends, is yellows, very giving people. Like I said, they'll be the most nurturing kind of person you speak to on the phone, and lovely people. They're all lovely people, but they come in different ways. So this yellow person will want to experience a really comfortable situation, but may end up trying to sort you out and asking you how many treatments you have and what treatments you have and who you go to in the process. So, my friends, that is all the different colours that are appropriate to the different types of characters that you will have. Thank you for sitting back and watching this video. We are so pleased that we are able to give valuable content to help you improve your business. Thank you so much for listening to this excerpt, which is just the start of your client attraction business. So if you want to find out more of how we can help you with mentoring and attracting paying clients, then please do visit us at teresarich.com.